Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are tuning into this. Today is the very last day of 2023. Yes, it is New Year's Eve, and many of you are setting goals, many of you are setting New Year's resolutions, and I am finishing up our series on goals. If you have not already watched parts 1, 2, and 3, go ahead and look them up in the podcast and you can catch up. So we're going to have a quick recap and I'm going to give you my cheat code to never again fail at a New Year's resolution. I'm going to give you my cheat code. So first of all, let's talk about some of the things that we have talked about. Whenever you have a goal, this is hugely important. Your goal should not focus on the result, but it should focus on the action. I'm going to say that again. Your goal should not focus on the result, but it should focus on the action. All right, so let me give you an example. Let's take weight loss as women. Especially women that have had children, women that may be hitting menopause. Weight is one of the number one New Year's resolutions that people make. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose 20 pounds. The fact of the matter is, you may not have control over losing that exact number. You may not have control over how you hit that. There are a lot of factors that go into actually losing the weight and keeping it off. So here's what I want you to do. That can be the motivation, is losing 20 pounds. That can be your motivation, but the goal is based on the action. The goal is, I will work out 4 times a week for 30 minutes on each of those sessions. That is something you can check off. That is a very specific, quantifiable thing that you can do, that you actually have control over. You have control whether you get up, whether you look at the clock or set the timer and say, I'm going to set it for 30 minutes, I'm going to do the workout. So again, the losing 20 pounds is the motivation, but if you focus on the action steps as your goal, then you're empowered yourself. If you don't hit the 20 pounds, you can, women, as women, we might beat ourselves up and be like, I didn't hit it. I've been doing everything right. Why didn't I not get those last 5 pounds? But if you focus on, hey, I'm going to focus on my health, whether I actually hit 20 pounds, maybe I only get 15 off, as long as I know I've created a new habit that is good for my overall health. My goal is just to make sure I hit those 3 workouts a week or those 4 workouts a week. That is just an example. So again, do not focus on the result. You can use the result for the motivation, but focus on the action. All right, here is a number 2, super important step. This has to do with a word or a theme. Some of you have already mentioned, hey, my word for the year is, is God or discipline or fun. You can have a word, you can have a theme, but the key here is that you have one overriding goal. And that will be your number one goal as you're moving forward. If you want to, lose weight and learn a new language and, you know, build an addition onto the house and go work for Habitat at Humanity and build a whole entire house. And you see how these are stacking up? That's a lot. That can be overwhelming. And you may want to dabble in a bunch of things, but if you have one overriding goal, and again, I'm just going to use weight as an example, if that is your overriding goal is health, maybe your word or your theme is health. I am going to do those 3 workouts a week, and I'm going to turn off the electronics by 9 p.m. so I can sleep. Whatever your overriding goal is, just pick the one that is going to be the one that is going to be the one you always check off. And if you want to add a few other things, but don't put the pressure on that you have to. All right, I hope that makes sense. If you need more clarification, type a comment, and I will absolutely give you more details on that. Now, number 3, in order to achieve your goals, accountability. Accountability is huge, huge, huge. So if you have a goal, again, losing weight is the motivation. If you say, hey, I'm going to work out 3 times a week, post it on your Facebook page and then check in. Now you might be saying, oh shoot, but if I post it on there, what if I miss a workout? I'm just going to be so embarrassed. You know what? If you post it on your Facebook page, I'm going to work out 3 times a week, then that gives you motivation because you're not going to want to look embarrassed. And the fact of the matter is, hey, if you do miss a week, think about what sort of integrity it will show to post up there and say, wow, I blew it this week, because everybody can relate. Okay? And then the following week, you're going to be like, wow, I'm going to learn from that. Why did I miss it? What can I learn? Accountability. You can get an accountability partner. All right? I'm not saying you have to post it on Facebook, but you know yourself. You know if that will motivate you. You can have an accountability partner. Maybe it's your next door neighbor. Maybe it's your best friend. Maybe it's just somebody that you met at the gym. Maybe there's another woman in your Zumba class, and you've connected, and you can say, hey, I want to do this 3 times a week. How about you? Maybe you can call each other and motivate each other. That is another thing with accountability. All right, this is step 3. Coaches, this is right along here with accountability. Hire a coach for, not for everything, that's going to be overwhelming, but for that number 1 goal. Is your goal a health goal? Hire a coach, hire a personal trainer, because if you put skin in the game, if you put money, if you're hiring a trainer at $100 an hour, you're going to be like, man, I just paid $400 this month for a personal trainer. I don't want that money to go down the tube. I'm going to make sure I get my other 2 workouts at home. I'm going to get them done. I'm going to follow what the trainer says. Maybe you're okay working out. Maybe nutrition is where you need to hire a nutritionist or a dietitian or somebody that can help you nail that health goal, if health is your goal. If it's a financial goal, hey, I'm your girl. I would love you to hire me. I have helped people succeed in their financial goals. And you can look at my testimonial page. It's definitely an honor to do that. I only coach women though. So if you are a gentleman watching this page, hey, I can give you recommendations. But hey, girls, all about the ladies. I love you. I'm one of you. That's who I coach. Now, if you take the 2 together, the coaching with the accountability, it's another reason I really like group coaching. You can also do that with personal trainers to cut your cost. You can get 2 people to go in together on 1 session. So there you have the professional coach, the professional trainer. You're cutting your cost in half, and you have the accountability partner built in, which is why I love doing group coaching and getting more than 1 woman together so that there is a dynamic there. having that accountability, having the coach, melding them together, you're nearly unstoppable. And again, you can do this with your workouts, um, cut the cost, have somebody come with you to the workout sessions. You can do it with a dietitian or a nutritionist. They will give discounts if you get two people together, 2 for 1. You can get deals with that, and certainly financial coaching as well, whether it's me or somebody else. Um, those are things. So those are the 3 things. Now, my cheat code. This is the final thing I'm going to tell you. This is my cheat code to never, ever again fail at New Year's resolutions. And I'm going to tell you, when I tell you this, again, you're going to be like, oh, that is a cheat code. Oh my gosh, that is the cheat. Is that cheating? That's the cheat code. This is what freed me from fear of failure. This is what freed me from shame. This is what freed me from feeling not good enough. This is what freed me from saying, man, another New Year's resolution. I think the statistics are 97% of people that make New Year's resolutions fail. They fail. And I think within the first month, it's like 80% of the people that have made a New Year's resolution fail. I don't want that to be you. And again, my cheat code, it really allowed me grace. It allowed me do-overs. It allowed me to actually achieve more and to set these new goals or new challenges at any time. Here is my cheat code, and it's a cheat, but it has had dramatic results in helping me achieve my goals. When I lost 30 pounds and before my South Africa trip, helped me pay off $92,000 of debt in 12 months and helped me become a millionaire. Okay? Debt-free millionaire. Here is the cheat code. My New Year's resolution, you can say this, all right? I already did this, so I don't need to do it again. So if you want to join me in the cheat code, you can say, my New Year's resolution is to never, ever, ever again make another New Year's resolution. Okay? Tell me what you think of that. Make that resolution. And when people ask, oh, did you make a New Year's resolution? Yeah. Did you break it? Nope, nope, not going to break it. And you got that. You got it. That, as I said, it's a cheat code. It builds confidence. You are true to your word. You're making a resolution. And I did this 25 years ago. I made that resolution because I was tired of failing. And that freed me up. I'm going to tell you what I did this year. I started working on new goals in the beginning of December. I did not wait for the new year. Why do you want to wait to get better? Okay, so that freed me up. Hey, I'm going to start working on my goals, some new goals right in December. One of my goals, and you notice I'm not saying New Year's resolutions because 25 years ago, I made a New Year's resolution to never, ever again make another New Year's resolution. I stuck to it. This year, one of the things I did is I read this book in December, Life Without Limits, Nick Vujicic. Great book, great for families. I did not wait until, I'm going to wait until New Year's Eve, New Year's Day to make my New Year's resolution to read a book a month. No, I started. I said, hey, now's the time. I'm going to start now. I read a book a month. You know what? Maybe in a couple of months, maybe around May, I'll say, hey, I'm going to revamp my goal. I'm going to do 2 books a month. Or I might say, hey, I'm going to take a class and maybe I'm going to read a half a book a month. I don't know, but this gives you the ability to be flexible. This gives you the ability to have grace. And if you set one of those goals, one of those action steps, and you fail, you know what? It's okay. You did not break your resolution. You found a way to learn from your mistake and not to feel bad about it. You can celebrate your failures because you learned something new. So there you go. There's the new year. Um, there are goal setting tips that have helped me. Do you need to follow everyone? No, you can do whatever you want. But if you follow every tip I have given you, you will slay your goals. You will slam them, you will achieve them, and you will just annihilate them. So today I told you don't focus on the result. You can use the result as motivation, but you are going to focus on the action step for your goal. Hey, pick one goal. Pick that overriding goal, that major goal, that goal that is the most important. You can choose a word for it, you can choose a theme for it, but hey, that's going to be your one laser focus, the big enchilada. And finally, accountability. Find a friend, support each other, motivate each other. If you are in the Spiritual Money Mind Shift group, hey, there's accountability there. Every week, post something, and you will find people that are cheering you on. Post your accountability. Hire a coach, hire a trainer, hire a specialist who has the results that you want for that specific goal that you have. So that's it. I wish you a miraculous, beautiful, amazing 2024. And I look forward to hearing about what you have accomplished and what you've broken through.